To square up your half square triangle block for the Pink Lemonade quilt, what you're going to need is a ruler, at least 6.5 inches wide, a rotary cutter, a cutting mat. I like to use a rotating cutting mat just to make it easier. Totally optional, not required. And you'll need your half square triangles that you've created using your B and D fabrics. So the first place to start is always on your ruler. You're going to find your 45-degree line. Once you find that line, you want to place that directly on the central seam of your half square triangle. So this is a 45-degree angle. So we're going to place the 45-degree line on our 45-degree line of our block. And what I like to do at this point is just take a look at the fabric that surrounds the size that I'm looking to trim down to. So I'm trimming down to 4.5 inches square. And so what I like to do is count over 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and I can see that there's fabric exceeding on this side. And if I do the same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit. So I have fabric exceeding here, I've got excess fabric here, I got excess fabric on the top. So I know I have a good amount of fabric that I can trim down. Once I have that confirmed that I'm not trimming too much fabric, I'm going to take my first cut. At this point, you want to rotate your block. So this is where the rotating mat comes in handy. And now we're coming at the 45-degree line the other way. So on my ruler, I'm going to find it going the opposite direction, and I'm going to lay it on top. Now, because we have a nice straight edge already, because we took this first cut, I'm going to bring my ruler right up to that flush line, making sure I'm still maintaining the 45-degree angle. So I've got flush alignment here, I got flush alignment on my 45, just shimmying it over. Okay, now that I have those two set up, now I can take my second cut. And then we're gonna rotate it again. So clean cut, clean cut. I'm gonna find my 45-degree line coming the opposite way, so the original way that we started. I'm gonna place it on the 45-degree seam. And then I'm going to count over and find my 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to shimmy my ruler over to the 4.5. And I'm going to shimmy my ruler down to get the 45-degree line on that 45-degree line of my half square triangle. So 4.5 inch line nice and flush there. And because we've already cut this line should also be nice and flush. So flush, flush, and flush. And once I'm happy with that, I can come and take my third cut. 3 cuts down, 1 more to go. So coming back to the 45-degree line, going the opposite way. So I'm just going to place that. And at this point, what I like to do is start at the top. So I count to 4.5, so 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And I bring it up to be square. So I got a nice flush there. I got it nice and flush on my 45. I got it nice and flush along here. And I've also got it nice and flush along here. And so now I'm ready to take my final cut. And there you have a perfectly trimmed half square triangle block for the Pink Lemonade quilt pattern.